How do you do your own due diligence to protect yourself against scams and losing all your money? Let's face it, the crypto markets are in turmoil right now over the FTX bankruptcy. Crypto firm BlockFi files for bankruptcy after the collapse of FTX. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, and you should always carry out your own due diligence. But in this video, I'm going to show you the steps that I take to protect myself against scams and losing all my money. Now, my name is Jeremy Rush, and I've worked for myself from the age of 18, and I'm now 58. And I've been working online and in the crypto space from 2014. Now, in that time, I've made over 1.6 million. So here are my steps that I carry out to do my own due diligence. Now, when I do my due diligence, the very first thing I want to look at is the team or the CEO. I want to see how long they've been in business. And the easiest way to check that is to have a look how long they've had the website. And I use this website, which is called Whois, and all you need to do is put the domain name in this search box here that you're looking at, which is the website address. You don't put the HTTP bit in, you just put the website address with the .com, the .co.uk, whichever it is. And then you just click on search. At the top here will show you where the domain was bought from. And then down here, you can see it says registered on. And as you can see that this one was registered on the 26th of June, 2014. Like I said earlier, I've been working online since 2014. Now, the next thing I want to do is, can you identify the team? Have they been KYC'd? Do you know who the team? Is there a face online for them that you can find to say, yeah, that's a real person? So let me give you an example of a way to check that. Let's say that the person or the team that are running the business, they put a link to their Facebook profile. So let's have a look at my own profile. So I'm on Facebook. There's me, Jeremy Rush. And as you can see, I joined Facebook in January 2008. I've had a social media presence online from 2008. And of course, you can check a number of social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on. But I always like to see if I can find a face, and has that person been online for a good number of years? Now, the next thing I like to look at is the website on a dedicated server? Now, what does that mean? Now, are they on a server that only has their websites on, or just one website on? Or are they on a server where they share that server with other websites that are out of their control? So let me show you some examples. Now, I like to use this website, and this is where you can check whether the server is dedicated or whether it's on a shared server with websites that are not connected with the current business. So if I put in Johnny Blockchain, which is another one of my companies, and I click go, you will see that Johnny Blockchain sits on a server with these domains. Now, all of these domains I own. My company owns these domains. So we're not on a shared server. We put all our websites on this server. Now, if I look at another company, give you an example, I've got stablefund.app and I click go. They're actually sitting on a server with all of these other websites that are not in their control. All of these websites have got access to this server, which means it's possible for them to hack the website that you're looking at. So if you see a website like this that shares its server with hundreds or even thousands, this just goes down and down and down. That's a big red flag for me. And I tend to stay away from these types of businesses, or I only risk a very small amount of my money in a business that's on a shared server. Now, the next thing I like to look at is, does the business have support? Now, that support could be a Facebook group, could be Telegram, it could be Twitter. But what I like to really see, does the business have a support ticket system where you can go into the website in the members area and send in a support ticket, and that ticket get answered, and it gets answered quickly. So every time I join a business, I always look to see if they have a support system. Now, the biggest thing that I like to weigh up is what's the risks and what's the benefits. Well, first off, risk. There is no business that is risk-free. Every business has a certain amount of risk, whether it be online or offline. So you just have to weigh up whether your risk tolerance for the business that you're looking at is acceptable. Now, of course, what always I do is I only risk money that I can afford to live without. So in other words, if I put some money into a business and that business goes out of business for whatever reason, has the money that I put in and that I potentially have lost, has it affected my life? Am I still going to be able to pay my bills? Am I still going to be able to eat? Am I still be able to going to live my life as I was before? So I only risk what I can afford to lose. And that's something that I would highly recommend for anybody. Only risk funds that you can afford to lose. So the thing I like to do is then look at the benefits. Do the benefits outweigh the risk? So the first benefit I'm going to be looking at, is it going to enrich my life? Is it going to make my life better? Now, it could be that I'm looking at a health product, and is that going to give me a more healthier life? Or I could be looking at a business that's going to earn me an income. The next benefit is linked to the one above, really. Is it going to make me money? Because that's what I'm really interested in. I'm looking for businesses that are going to give me an income. One of the top things I'm looking for, is it passive? Or do I have to do lots of work for it? Do I have to invite loads of people in? Do I have to do lots of recruiting? Do I have to come and click ads every day? Because those types of businesses are okay for someone like me that can make videos like the one you're watching and recruit. But most people can't do that. And they don't have the time to sit and click ads every day, or they just can't be bothered. They want to be able to put their money into a business and get a passive income. And that's really what I like to do as well. I like to have passive. The next thing is, how long is the business going to be around? Is it going to be around for a short time, or is it going to be around for a long time? Now, of course, nobody can tell the future. Nobody can say, well, that business is going to be around for X amount of years, months or weeks. You cannot do that. But if you've done your due diligence and you've ticked the boxes above, then you can pretty much say that the business will be around for some time to come. Now, that's just some of the steps that I take when I'm looking at a business and doing my own due diligence. And of course, you should always do your own due diligence as well. Now, if I could show you a business that ticks all of the boxes that I've covered in this video, would you be interested to know more? If you are interested to find out about a business where you don't have to do any recruiting whatsoever, and a business that will change the way that you earn money, if you're interested to find out about a business like that, below this video you're going to find a link. Click that link. It's going to take you over to this page. You're going to need to put in your name and your email address. You want to make sure that you put in an email address that you actually read, because if you're serious about having a passive income that I've done my due diligence on, put your details in there, because I'm going to be showing you a new way to earn a passive income online that's not been done before. You have a fantastic day. Click the link, fill out the details, and I'll speak to you soon in another video. Bye now.